So you can see some overflowing happens, but you just remove it, it's fine. It's not staying. Be careful with your dirty wipe. Just use a lot and use clean as much as possible, because you can make mess with the dirty paper towel. Or just check the area before you use it to make sure it's fairly clean. Washing back a little bit around that beautiful bloom. I hope it stays. It will stay just under the very lightly pigmented water, and it's dry and it's probably stay there. Okay, see, mess. Clean the mess. It just dripped from my brush. I'm adding blue. So if you drip like that, just clean it out. Don't wait, because it will stain the paper eventually. It's always stain the dry paper much more than the wet paper. So you saw I made those two wet area, just binded with a wet brush to not generate edge when it's drying. So the whole cat, the surface of the cat is equally wet, so it won't generate edges like sharp lines. And I'm adding a little yellowish into the eye. Keep your eye on it until it's shiny, because until it's shiny it still can flow out from the cat to the white zone. So if you see that it's happening, you can eliminate fast. Trying to get the face right. With a wet brush I can put like highlights like this, so you loosen up the paint and you get like pretty good highlights. Not white, but that's okay. But you can lighten up very much still if you need to. So I always said it's really hard to stop with the watercolor, and it's hard to learn when to stop. So I think I need to really prepare to stop. Of course, when you decide that, you always see something, oh, here and there, but that's the point when you really overdo it, and or at least me, maybe not you. So unless it's absolutely necessary, just make sure you stop when you are happy with the result. I add a little blue highlights on the back. And the tail. See, there is a flowing into the white, so until it's dryish, just don't leave it alone. Just watch back, just come back a few times and check, because things can do crazy things here. If you're not watching it, you can get like a big bump coming out from the back or anywhere else, honestly. So when I painted the yellow, but I wanted to add some darker tone just to cover the yellow, not to be so bright. I'm using the tweezer to take off brush hair if there are some big one. It generates lines, so the paint will dry around it and it will generate weird lines. And brush done. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned from it, and I hope you come back for more.